Hello everybody, Drifty here from Driftwood Gaming, and we're going to continue our Let's Play series on Final Fantasy VI. So it's been a little while since I've done an episode of Final Fantasy VI, but we're just slightly ahead of where we were on the last episode. Some things have changed, new microphone, new setup, probably going to have more of a more commentary, more talking in this one. So right here, basically if Banon dies, it's game over. So at this point in the game, you just have Banon spam pray every turn. And maybe toss a cure on him in between. And I don't remember exactly which direction to go. If I was supposed to go left or up right there. I think it was left. It's been so long since I've actually played through this. But I have played through this game several times on Super Nintendo. Oh, I hate when I do that. Yeah, I'll just load it again. So pretty soon we should get to a boss fight. There's actually a loop right here that you used to be able to do easily on the Super Nintendo and on like ROM versions of the game. That you can just set your controller to like hold a button and you'll continually get into fights, and if you have your button configuration set to memory, you can it'll stay in the same places so that you can continue doing those fights AFK and then just get a bunch of levels. But that's actually a bad idea in the long run because you don't have Espers yet. And here's Ulteros, which we'll encounter several times. And hey, what do we got here? Ouch. Oh, come on, Ultros. You gotta be scaring me. He doesn't have a ton of, oh, that's game over. I don't know, I remember him being much easier. Sort of just mopped us. It's a little disappointing. This game is really fun, especially the first time you play through the story. But the beginning, after you've played through the story quite a few times, the beginning is probably the least fun until you get to the point where it's like open world and you get to fly around on the airship and you're done with like the main storyline thing and you can kind of go around, and definitely more fun after you get your first Espers, after you do the town of Zozo. because then leveling would be important, because how Espers work is you get like AP for winning fights with an Esper equipped, and when you level up while you're using an Esper, it gives you permanent stat boosts. So once you have Espers, you can start leveling up and not worrying about losing permanent stats that you would normally not be able to get if you level up too much before you get your Espers. So I know a lot of people play through the game and they purposely run through most of the fights. They only do just enough battles to be able to beat bosses and certain like DPS checkpoints and stuff. It seems like he's doing a similar pattern. Everything he's done has been the same so far. I might have to switch up my strategy here. Let's go with like a high potion on Terra as soon as she's up. And then I'm gonna keep Aura because Aura Cannon does the most damage. We're gonna have Terra do Cure on the group. There we go. No! Ah, so close. Let's go ahead and throw another Phoenix down. What the freak? Phoenix down, please. Thank you. And then we're gonna have Terra do another Cure. Except this time it's gonna be actually. Yeah, we'll just go like that. Sabin's down again. Mother fricker. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not a super big fan of the mobile style. I really wish they would have. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same formula. It's so frustrating. They changed around some things in this version of the game. It's very similar to like the Android version. This is frustratingly boring, and that's why I quit playing it from the beginning of this series when I started it in December. Because this little checkpoint at Alturos, it used to be super easy, maybe too easy, but it just seems unnecessarily hard, you know, because at this point you don't have many options. You can do circles and grind for your levels, but how's the player supposed to know that, you know? I'm gonna have to just try a different tactic or something. Because his attack, even at full HP, just wipes out Terra. He does 245 with that move, and she's got 213. So, you know, what are you supposed to do? It doesn't make sense. Let's see if we can get him poisoned. I doubt it. I gotta keep Aura Blast up. He's gonna take out Terra again. Do Aura Blast. Okay, 280. You know, what are we supposed to do to that? More HP. Does more damage than your max HP. I'm gonna just do Prey right here, because he's gonna do Tentacle. And then I'll have Edgar use the Phoenix down on Terra. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a high potion on Terra right here. See if it makes any difference. It won't, probably. But maybe Musclehead won't die because, yeah, there we go. And I think I'm gonna try to burn him. Let's see what fire does. Well, he should be almost full. He's full enough. We're gonna go ahead and go with. Obviously, we're not able to poison him. Let's do our blitz. Did I get that right? It went red for some reason. I mean, look at that. You know, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. His attack speed is absurd. He gets two attacks in one turn, and one attack is enough to take out, you know, HP past its max capacity. I feel like they just rushed this you know, version out. They didn't really spend much time on it, and I love Squaresoft, Square Enix, but I think their porting ability is garbage. It's really, really disappointing. Look at that. I mean, it does more damage than his max HP. How are you supposed to defend? How are you supposed to guard against that? It's so frustrating, you know. And I wanna love it so much because this is probably my favorite game of all time. But I definitely prefer the SNES version, hands down. SNES version, way more love and care and time and balancing effort was put into it. This was like a fast, quick, let's see how fast we can make, we can capitalize on people's nostalgia of a game. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks this of this version. You know, it was rushed, not balanced at all. His Whenever Ultros decides to attack Bannon, it's game over, no matter what. And the only thing you can do is, if you get to the save point that I got to, you either just have to get lucky and fail a bunch of times and hope that he never targets Bannon, or, you have to start over. It's very frustrating because there's no turning back at that point. You get to that point. I know I have to hit him with fire. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I could have him defend. That's the only thing you can maybe do is try to get. But then that puts you in a battle where you only have 3 members because Bannon has to defend every turn because he can get one shot otherwise. And he could actually still get hit. I should have threw that on Bannon. Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. It's so fucking dumb. Now I gotta make sure to guard with Bannon each time, or he's gonna get one shot, and then it's game over. See, if I wasn't guarding right there, he would have been dead. He would have been dead. And then that would have been game over, because if Bannon dies, you lose. And I just want to, I want this to be a positive playthrough. But, it's almost impossible to stay positive about it. When you have to die 4 times to learn how to beat him while under-leveled. I mean, I guess it makes it more of a challenge that you can play through it, and be challenged. And a lot of this, some of it would, some of the reasoning why it could be a challenging upgrade, or why they would be okay with it being that hard, is they can consider, like, well, many people who play this game bought it because they already played it before, so now let's make a hardcore version of it, And if they would have gave you the option, to select a difficulty or something, that would have made more sense. But, you're never going to please everybody. This is where the party splits up. And I get that, If they would have made it a watered-down, easier version, people would be complaining just the same. If they would have made it, and obviously they made it harder, and here I am complaining a little bit about it. But, I mean, in all reality, I would rather it be harder than easier. But why couldn't they just recreate it and keep most of the stuff the same? It's not like they're, remastering the game. They basically are just porting it. I don't even know. Who do we want to play first? This is the fastest one. If you do Terra, Bannon, and Edgar, that's the quickest one. Sabins goes. You can get Shadow if you're lucky, and keep Shadow if you're lucky. Otherwise, you have to save it in between every battle because Shadow can run off at any time. And then Locke's scenario, you have to, like, go through town and stuff. I think what we're gonna do is do this one first, and then we'll go back and do Sabins, and then do Locks, the final one. Let's not die now, right? I'm just gonna guard with Bannon until I run out of... I got plenty of MP. I'm gonna have Terra cure each round instead of praying, and I'm just gonna keep Bannon on defend. That way he never gets, like, gangbanged. Alright, let's do a little savey davy. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna die here. This is like the beginning of the game, monsters. So I think all we have to do is get in here and that's the end of the scenario. I don't think there's much else to do in this one. Liar, you're not the king. So we have to like sneak in. But if we remember at the beginning of the game, Locke showed Terra how to sneak in. I'm glad they kept the green hair on Terra. I think green hair Terra looks better than blonde hair Terra. I wonder if we can go in here and get this. Nice. So all we really have to do is go over here and sneak in. God, the control scheme could use some work. It's not like locked movement, so like when you turn to an angle, it turns the character instead of moving in that direction, which I would rather it like automatically move in that direction, because it just makes you overshoot things. So like fidgety and finicky, and the controlling is, it's passable, but it's definitely not as enjoyable. I mean, you have to enjoy the fact that the pixel density is a lot higher of a resolution, and the sprites have been upgraded and whatnot, but for all of its benefits, it has just as many defects. For every pro, it's got another con, you know. Oh yeah, I remember this. You have to like follow its exact freaking pattern. Luckily, it's the same pattern. I think I can remember this. But with, like I said, with the control scheme, it's gonna make it even that much more difficult, because you tell it to go up and it faces up, and then you hold up and it might walk 2 spaces. So to be very careful. Like even when you know the pattern, you might mess up because you press the button too long or don't hold it down. Like this. And like this. And up. Like that. Come on, controller. My God. It's the Moogle hideout. Get out of my way, Moogles. Poo-poo. Po-po-po. I think there's an item here somewhere. Get out of my way, Moogles. A rune blade, yeah, that was the one. Sword that draws MP from its wielder to deal criticals. You know, that's definitely a weapon for Celeste. And I know that we're almost done with this part of the scenario. It's a real short scenario, and we keep the same inventory. So I don't want to equip it, just so I can use it on... so I can use it in the next party. Maybe Locke can wear it. I don't know if he'll be able to use it, but... Oh yeah, we're supposed to go down, that's right. What I might actually do, too, is right before we get to the point where we're done with this character, maybe at this save point, all unequipped, Terra's relics. Really don't need to be defending with Bannon at this point. These are beginning level monsters, but... Okay, wait. In the Super Nintendo version, you used to have a separate button for Relic, but that was completely unnecessary. So that was an upgrade, a change that I was okay with. I think this was it, right? This was the end of the scenario. Because I know Terra's, you're going to lose her after a certain point, too. She's half Esper. Spoilers, I hope it's not too soon. Right, yeah, that's the end of the scenario, so... do a savey-davey here. Let's go with Sabins. We'll have to do a lot of saves with Sabin because when we get Shadow, I don't know if it's like this in this version of the game, but in the Super Nintendo version of the game, there was it was just a probability that Shadow would leave the party after any battle. It was just like a small percent chance. That was also, oh man, that was also a merchant that you can't talk to again. I don't think he's there anymore. Oh, okay, you have to talk to him quick. Right, okay. What you want to do is buy a crap ton of shuriken, if I remember correctly. Definitely need some of these, because RNG is not going to be on my side, I know that. Right now I'm only going to need 2 of these, I think. But I do want to buy a lot of these shuriken. Can I do... What if I press down? Can I go to 99? No? Why not? Yeah, do I really have to go like that? Can I press a button to go for 10? That's very frustrating. Yeah, we're gonna just buy like, I don't know, 60 of these. Because they do a lot of damage at the beginning of the game. Sprint shoes. Oh, we have those equipped on Edgar, but not on Sabin, so... I don't know, the control scheme is so weird, I don't even know if I want sprint shoes. Just know that I may leave you at any time, right? So in that case, we're gonna save often. If you ever leave the party, I'm gonna just load it because you're too kick-ass to not have in the group. You can actually lose him permanently if you don't wait for him on the floating continent. I don't know if they changed that for this version, but I think if you touch this, it burns you. Yeah, that's still the same. Alright, let's save it real quick. Actually gonna save it on file 2. We haven't done that yet. In case I want to go back and buy something that I missed or something else. Cool. Yeah, it does so much damage at this level. I think there's just a random percent chance that his dog attacks. Alright. It's just a habit you have to do when you get Shadow at this point in the game. Yeah, I think this is this the right way? I think this is the wrong way, I'm not sure. Throw shuriken. I mean, it only costs 30 gil, and you get more than that for every fight anyway. I believe yeah, the map looks different. I think what they did is gave you like a World of Warcraft pointer type thing, MMO type. There's like a red block, I guess we're supposed to go there. I'm expecting the difficulty to be ramped up a bit, so we'll probably gaining a couple extra levels isn't a bad idea. In the long run, you're going to lose a few stats because, like I said earlier, every level you get before you get the Espers, you're missing out on those stat points that you could have had from leveling up while using an Esper. Just optimize. Poison is frustrating, we're gonna prevent that. Ooh, but haste is so powerful. These were the relics that Terra had. Putting him on Shadow's a risk, because if he runs off, he's gonna hold on to those. So we definitely have to save it, and if he runs off, we have to load it, because he's not gonna get away with my Hermes boots and Genji glove. That might make attacking a better option. The shuriken still does more damage because the weapons he's using are kind of garbage. I guess they're talking about Kefka here, yeah. They changed the dialogue a bit, yeah. It's not exactly what they said. It's weird that I remember that junk. Yeah, this is also where we're gonna get Cyan. Kefka poisons the waters of Doma. He's got that Mario Brothers mustache. His sprite looks way different, but so does Kefka's, and so does most of the sprites, actually. You could fight all of his guys, but if you kill the captain, you just win. Whoa, Bushido looks way different. You used to have to, like, wait. Oh, I see how it works now. You still wait, but you don't have to wait to make the whole party wait. So that's a counterattack, I think. Right? Isn't that supposed to counterattack? Yeah, he counterattacks. Yeah, it just rocks him. Obtain black belt. That's a good one to have. They all should run away now, I think. Yeah, you could fight them all to get a bunch of levels too, but I just want to get to the fun part, really. Wow, they definitely messed up the change party order in the script. Kinda want to save it though. Oh, we got black belt too, so let's... I think I'm gonna put the black belt. See, Knight's Code. Yeah, you want him to have the hyper wrist, and we'll go with black belt. Because that gives you counterattack. He doesn't need the Genji glove because he already has dual attack. Or, dual equip. Okay. There's a treasure chest in here too. But I think we have to like jump in the chest or something. Yeah. Monster in a box? Star pendant. If we get close to the dog and talk to him, I think we have to fight a Lobos. And if this guy sees us, we have to fight, and then I think we also... Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's nothing in here. That's right. I don't really remember. I guess that was it. I know there's a fight up here that you can't avoid. General Leo, he's like a good guy working for the bad side. And Kefka's like the sadistic ass face. Who makes the perfect villain. Kefka is my favorite villain because he's a nutcase. Oh, this is where Kefka kills everybody in Doma, I think. Nothing dirty, Kefka. Is the poison ready? I'm in charge now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you hit him for. Do I look like a waiter? Just runs off. Oh yeah, there's like a hint box right here now. If you press X, it opens up a hint box. Like if you don't know what to do, it's ridiculous. I guess it could be useful sometimes if you're an idiot. Hit him once again. Get out of here, Kefka. That was funny the first time, Kefka. Wait, I remember there being something. Yeah. Mithril glove. And then I think the other one's a monster in the box. Some mithril glove too. Cast protect when you're critically wounded. I don't know. I think Genji glove's probably better. But I mean, he throws shuriken every turn, so I don't know. Yeah, monster in a box. It's actually, I remember this being a tough fight, but I don't think it's going to be. Oh, that's why it was a tough fight. He confuses you and berserks the other one. Okay, yeah, so you can end up killing yourself. It's crazy that he hit his dog. An alarm sounds and then it summons more. But we gotta kill the thing that, yeah, that confuses. Now it should be no problem. Green beret. Alright, forgot what that does. Is that a hat? I think it's a hat. Yep. Defense, evasion, and magic defense. Not bad, not bad. We'll go ahead and give that to our ninja. We also have to, I don't know, he could run away on us. I think he's supposed to stay for this scenario, but like open world battles, he can run away. If he runs away, I'm gonna rage. I love this song. At this point, we gotta go warn the king, but King's not the only one who's gonna die. Everybody dies. Even Cyan's family. Iconic music. I mean, so many good soundtracks. That this game has some of the best music in like every game ever. Basically loses his shit. He just goes ape. That's interesting that if you get in the middle of it, you just get knocked around, but if you go behind him... Subtlety is not his strong suit. This is a fun part of the game because you get like 3 of the powerhouses in the game. Like Sabin does so much damage, he has a lot of HP. Shadow's just cool and he can throw, and he has some of the strongest attacks because they consume your weapons basically. And the Bushido attacks are strong too. You just have to like wait, they just take a while to charge basically. At this point, he's got like AI. You can't really control him. He's like in a rage. That's a good idea. Oh wait, we lose. Oh man, that's right. Oh no, we don't lose him. He just gets another one. Okay. Yeah, Shadow he shows up with another one. But at this point, if he left your party already from a random encounter, he won't even be here. So that's why there's two of them. Run him over. Only Terra gets the special abilities like the missile and the cloud and the expert beam and all that other stuff. She's the only one who has the ability to get special commands while using the Magitech armor. Arnger. The Magitech Arnger. Why couldn't they just keep those? You know, there's two little boards, like they can't just run over those two little wooden boards. I would have just kept those darn Magitech armor. Alright, so we've managed to keep Shadow through that part. He could run off at any time. We'll probably equip Cyan now, optimize his junk. Give him the, let's see, probably the Knight's Code. Makes sense, right? Yeah, we'll give him the Mithril Glove too. We'll do another Savey Davy, and what are we at? 48 minutes, wow. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like, favorite, share, and subscribe. If you would like to see anything special made from this episode in RPG Maker MV, like that part where Cyan pushes you out of the way, and if you're attacking, if you talk to him while you're in between the fight, but if you talk to him from behind, I think I know how to do that in MV. If you have any special requests, put them in the comments below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being awesome. We'll see you guys in the next episode.